going now.
There we are.
Now we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody, and hello, Lale. So, this is Dr. Iman Benzamush and Lale Hancock with you. We are so excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today. So, we're doing these series of lives. Check out the future ones. This is the first. Thank you, Lale, for joining me for this one. And the lives are titled I Am a JCF. Of course, I know, which is a kind of a trend going all over social media if you haven't seen it. But if you have, then you know that we're going to talk about something that Lale is going to share with us about being a JCF. So, I'm a JCF. Of course, I know that. Lale.
Well, first, what is a JCF? I think some of you out there are like, what is a JCF?
What is a JCF? Oh my God. So we're called JCFs for a very weird reason, but not so weird. It's Joy of Business Certified Facilitators. And if you're seeing this live, you're probably on one of Joy of Business social media or Simone Milasis's social media. So
Yeah. So I have to say that one of the things that I love about being a Joy of Business certified facilitator is that it doesn't matter how long you even think you've been in business. Like for me, if I look at my career, it's been over 36 years. But if I look at the tools, every day is day one. And one of the things that I really want to talk about is the gift of the voice of our businesses, which is really the voice of the business of our lives.
Wow, that's beautiful. So Lale is basically saying that she's a JCF, and of course, she knows that a business has a voice of its own, and that voice is a gift. So, could you say more of that? How do you explore your business's voice, and what do you look at when you have a new business or a current business that you have not really listened to?
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because some of you guys watching have a business that you've created into an entity, has a name, might have a tax ID in your country. And you know, that's the business. But others, you guys are watching and you're like, I don't have my own business. I work for other businesses. Well, all businesses started as this whisper of an entity, you know, an energy, a consciousness that wanted to physically actualize, wanted to come, wanted to play, wanted to come create something in the world. And that initial person heard the voice, you know, whether that's you, and those were the ideas that popped, or whether it was the original founder of the business, that is what the voice was. It starts from back then to today. And it can be voice of your projects. It could be the voice of, you know, your relationship. I mean, there's so many things as we look at the business of our lives. But let me just kind of focus as the entity that maybe you do products, services, or other things with. Every day, what if that voice was about gratitude? Starting that day with your business, like even before you get out of bed, say hello to your body, because you and your body are together on this creation mode with the business. So include your magical bodies. And then what if it didn't matter if you made 1 penny, which is 1 cent in America, or you made $1 million or more yesterday? What if you went minus 15? It doesn't matter what yesterday looked like. There's still the voice with you, with the people that work with the business, with people who contribute. Like even here, we're contributing to Joy of Business, and we're contributing to this universe of it, the voice of it, and trickling it out. So when we have gratitude, we start the day from a very high energy to sprinkle that into the future. And when you do that, just ask, hey, business, what did we create yesterday that we haven't acknowledged yet? And you don't have to think about it, but you're going to start to let those trickles go. And you might have an awareness, an idea, something that pops. but continue the conversation, because a lot of times we wake up, we look at our action list. Let me see what I have to do today. What do I need to advertise? Where do I need to go? And things of that sort. But if you start with, hey, business, what would you like to be? What would you like to be like? What would you like to add to you for now and the futures? And start playing with 5 years, because 5 years ahead is enough to get you to stop making it be solid, but to actually allow you to play with those voices of the future. And that's where the magic starts, is that play, that creativity of what does the business desire to create? And that
Yeah,
includes you. Mm-hmm.
that. I truly love that. Thank you for that. And it's really beautiful because one of the things that we wanted to invite all of you is a creation that we're all part of in somehow, in some way. And the voice of this creation was why we basically and how these lives came about, which is the Business Then Different class with Simone Millises. And when you said that, it was that energy, like you tapped into what I was perceiving with this class. And it's so amazing and magical when you have something you can receive from something that is beyond what your mind can explain, because guess what? Not everybody tells you these beautiful things that Lale talked about, but that's basically what we talk about in Business Then Different and Joy of Business classes. And what if it was that much ease and joy and glory, and you can now use that to your advantage? What if there is a possibility for you to thrive in your business, whether you are a business owner, as you said, Lale, or someone that works with other people? So I'd like to ask you another question, Lale. What
Mm-hmm.
question do you use, or what questions would you recommend for people to ask in order to listen more and more to the voice of their business or whatever creation they are playing with currently?
Yeah, this might be a vacation. It doesn't have to be a physical business, but it's like, what is it you'd like to add to your life? And, maybe we could just do a quickie exercise. I know we're only here for a few minutes, but, you know, when you make it be something that's like somewhere in the future and impossible, it makes it harder to make it come and be alive for you. So, one of the things for me is like, just even if you want to close your eyes or keep them open, but just like even tap into what is it you desire to create. Maybe you'd like to have 1,000 new clients. I don't know what it is. It could be whatever it is for you, but just for a moment, what would you like to create? And just say hello to it as if you're like tapping on it. Hi. Allow the engagement, because everything has consciousness, everything has molecules and energy. And the minute you're willing to engage, it's no longer this thing outside of you, this thing far, far away land. You actually give yourself permission to start this gifting and receiving with those molecules. So now say hello, but it's also saying hello back if you notice. Yeah. Are you willing to say, I'm going to have you? I choose you. I'm going to have you.
Have
Yeah.
you?
Because it starts with our choice, activates everything else. So the minute you say, you know what, I'm going to have this, whatever it is, the vacation, the lover, whatever you're asking for, I'm going to have this. But you have to be willing to say, no matter what it takes, no matter what it looks like. Because there's going to be maybe some roadblocks. There might be some things that come up, but you're like, you know what? I don't care how long it takes, I'm having it. And that demand activates other things within you, but it also allows the doors to open to that gifting and receiving to be even greater. So now just ask, what do I have to be? What do I have to do different to allow that to actualize even greater than I can ever imagine. Because that way you also get out of your head to how it has to happen, but you're now opening the door to the voice of whatever that is, voice of the business, voice of anything, but you're also now inviting every molecule in the universe to also come assist. So now, what else is possible with this to come to fruition greater than you can ever imagine? And whatever you chose, whatever those thoughts were, would you be willing to let them go? The ones that say, I can't do this, it'll never happen, because those are the ones that block. So just get rid of those. Now it's like, hey, what are the infinite possibilities? And you're going to get ideas. You might have to pick up the phone and call people. You might have to go surf on the net, start to research. Like that's what starts the creative process of what's next. What actions do I need to take to bring this to fruition? And sometimes action is literally relax.
That's what you said in the beginning, the gift of the voice of your business slash creation slash your life. And what if that was possible for you to receive and gift simultaneously from and with your business, and you didn't have to make it complicated? Because what if it's that simple, like the exercise you just did? I love that.
And you know what? We learned it had to be complex. So also know you're rewiring your head to the way you think things have to be. And the minute you listen to the voice of the business, it's no longer what you were told it had to be, but you actually start to listen to what the business is asking for. Like my business was asking for certain products for a new business we're opening in Dubai. I hadn't even thought about those products. They weren't even anywhere in my world. But as soon as I started engaging with those products, and whoa, how am I going to get them in Dubai? Because they're not there today. They're only in America. But that creativity opened up because I did ask, what is the business asking for?
Yes.
So I really invite you guys to play because a lot of this is that opening the door to explore things you've never explored before.
I love that. And that's another question you guys can use if you didn't catch it. What does the business require? So ask it every day. Hey, business, what do you require? And see what comes up. And is there anything else, Lala, you would like to add to that?
Well, you know me. I could talk about joy of business for like years.
Yeah.
I just want to start like there's days that seem more ease having that communication with the business, and some days we're just so in our head that it seems like it's not there. What if that's that moment for you to do something totally opposite of what you're supposed to do? Maybe you go take a bath. Maybe you go get your hair done. Maybe you go for a walk, you hug a tree, whatever. I just say, no matter what's going on, what you're creating today is for today and tomorrow. So forget yesterday and give yourself that ability to let the business take care of you.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lale. And thank you, everyone, for watching. If you liked this live, share it around with your friends and keep an eye on the page where you watched this, and you will see more of this in the next few days. Um, how did we get so lucky? And for those of you who would like to, oh, I love that. They're all coming from your side, Lale. They're all beeping to come. They're encouraging all of us. So for those of you who would like to explore more, the Business Done Different class with Simone will be live in Budapest next month, the 10th of May. So it's going to be live in Budapest, but also online, so you can join from anywhere and everywhere. And we would love to see you there. The link is right below. You can check it out. And what will your life look like if you actually acknowledged the voice of your business today. What else is possible? Thank you,
Thank
Lale.
you. Thank you,
Bye.
lovely.
Ciao.
Bye.